Hi, I'm Randy Jeffers, and have you ever heard the saying that, attitude is everything? Well, it really is, isn't it? Nobody wants to be around somebody that's negative all the time and, frustrated with life and complaining and so forth. Everybody wants to be around somebody that's positive. And, have you ever found somebody like that in your life that, they're just positive all the time, and when you're around them, you can't wait to be around them because they just charge you up. They make you feel great. Well, that's how you want to be. And so you want to be careful about the words that come out of your mouth. When somebody says, "Hey, how you doing?" You think they really want to know? They don't really want to know. That's just another way of saying hi, really. But when somebody says, "Hey, how you doing?" What do a lot of people do? "Oh, my back is killing me," or "I had to go to the doctor, and I had to get this medicine and that and this and that," and they run you through this whole thing about their life. But you see, nobody wants to know about that. Now, if somebody does that to me, guess what? I'm going to listen to them because I hope I can make them feel a little bit better by listening to them. But if you're the kind of person that does that, don't do it, because nobody really wants to know about that. People want to hear positive kinds of things. I'll never forget my friend Archie High in Chicago. This guy is unbelievable. He has affected my life in more ways than he'll ever know. But I remember the first time I met him, he came up to me and he said, "Hey, Randy, has anyone told you they love you today?" And I was taken back because nobody had ever said that before. And I said, "No." He says, "Well, let me tell you something. I love you." I couldn't believe it. I felt like 10 feet tall. I just felt incredible. And I ran in, every time I saw Archie, and every time I will, when I see him again in the future, or no matter where it is, it could be, I ran into him once at a McDonald's before an event. We stopped to get something to eat, and Archie happened to come in there. He comes up and says the same thing. And you just feel great because he has something that really makes people want what he has. And so be careful what you say to people. If somebody says, "How you doing?" Make it a positive thing. Now I have my own words that I've made up, and I know they're not grammatically correct, but I do it for a reason. And I say absolutely incredible. And you may have heard me say that. I say it often. But when somebody says, "Hey, how you doing?" I say, "Oh, absolutely incredible." Because when I say it, I feel better. And no matter what's going on in my life, it just picks me up. It makes me then I feel absolutely incredible. And hopefully the person that I'm talking to, they're going to feel better too. At least they're not going to get dragged down into the muck and the mire by something that I said, something that was negative and frustrating. So remember this, as you're talking to people, just in your relationships, especially about the relationships with your family, with your spouse and with your children, they're really the most important, aren't they? And make sure that when you have those kind of talks with them, that you do the same thing too. Build them up, because we always want to be building up people, not dragging them down, but building them up. So how are you doing today? I hope you're absolutely incredible.